G'day folks, Mike and I are here, and today we're heading down to the Nobbies here down on the tippity top of Phillip Island. A beautiful place with spectacular views and just a great place to come down here. Another one of those beautiful places down here at Phillip Island that you've definitely got to adventure. We might see some penguins, seals, you never know. We'll see what's happening when we get down there a little bit more, down to the Nobbies. But we'll get this adventure started for today. So come on folks, let's get going to the Nobbies. Alright, so we've made it to the Nobbies, this beautiful place down here at Phillip Island, down, as I said, on the tippity bottom of Australia, heading south. So if you keep going out that way, you'll head to Tasmania and beyond. But this is a beautiful place. We're going to go and have a little bit of a look around, have a look and see what there is. Hopefully we might be able to see a seal or maybe a penguin. Should be quite fun to see those two animals, which should be good. But we'll go and have a look. Got a nice boardwalk here, fantastic views, but we're going to go and check it out, Ira. So it should be nice.
Yeah.
All right then, let's go and have a look, folks. All right, so just a little bit of a quick look just before we head out and have a look. Welcome to the Nobbies. And of course, that's where we are. If you see on the top left, that's where the seal rocks are. We've got the round island right out there. And there's some of the species that we can see here. But it's good down here. We're going to go and have a look, and we'll try and get a little bit of drone footage over there. Alright, so before we actually head down the boardwalk there and have a look at the beautiful scenery, they've also got, this is the information centre here. And that'll tell you all about the animals, etc., that type of stuff. It's got a good viewpoint in behind the glass where you can stay out of the wind and the weather, that type of thing. And of course they've got the cafe. If you feel a little bit hungry, you can grab a snack to eat. We might just go and have a little bit of a look inside there. We'll give you folks a bit of a look. All right, so let's go and have a little bit of a look in here at the information centre. Of course, there's your cafe. Ben and Jerry's if you want a cafe there, get something to eat. All right, let's go in and have a little bit of a look. Jika, welcome. So as you can see in here, they've got a big cafe as well where you can get all your food, your hot foods, your drinks, etc. And of course they've got a fantastic lookout over here. So as I said, if you want to stay out of the weather, this is the place to do it with a little bit of food. Enjoy, sit down, relax those legs after a bit of a walk, have a drink and enjoy the view. So they've also got the Antarctic Journey exhibition on if you want to go in there and have a bit of a look. Of course, got the seals and all the sea live birds, all that type of thing. There is an entrance fee, adults $15, but that is just another activity you can do here at the information. And of course, like all good centres, all good places, they do have the gift shop if you want to come and buy some stuff, the seal, toys and all that type of thing, penguins. Want to get your little penguin? There we go. Alright, so that was just a little bit of a look at the centre. So when you come out, have a look at this view. You got the seagulls there, but have a look at those beautiful pinky purple flowers laden over the hill. So it's a great nesting spot here for all the birds, not just the penguins, but the seagulls as well. And if you can have a look, the seagull has got a couple of little just chicks there, which is quite cute. As you can see, the wildlife is just everywhere. They just walk amongst the people, these big birds. Look at that. I think they're looking for a little bit of food, but they just come around and just enjoy the time with everyone. All right, so we'll go and have a little bit of a look down the boardwalk, of course, there's beautiful view, but just be careful if you do come here, folks. We do have the old copperhead snake that does roam in the grassland, so just be careful of that. Stay on the boardwalk. They do have instructions to stay on the boardwalk. There's plenty of it, and that should be quite enough. And you can get lots of different vantage points on this spectacular scenery here. All right, so let's take a little bit of a walk down here. As you can see, people stop everywhere along the boardwalk here, take the photos, get the big rocks in the background. It's great scenery, and it's a good fair walk. But yeah, I tell you what, when you come here, you'll enjoy it. You'll stop at many spots, lots of lookouts, whales of Western Point. If you're lucky enough, you can see a whale in the winter time here as they come in to breed, and should be pretty good. Tell you what, it's a good fishing spot as well in the Western Port Bay here. But just a beautiful spot here. Ira's there, she's taking some photos. It's what you do, folks. Don't forget, bring your camera wherever you go. You're going to get those beautiful shots of scenery just like this where we are right now. So as you can see, folks, the boardwalk goes for a fair while. People get down there to have a bit of a look. Come down, enjoy it. You'll appreciate it for sure. So the information centre up there, as you can see from where we were before, that is it. It's got a great lookout, and if you can see all the seagulls there on the ground, they're all looking after their young. Of course, springtime here, breeding season, so you're going to get a lot of action. And of course, another type of seagull down there. Have a look at all of them down there. There are literally hundreds down there. And of course, if we look down here, they are everywhere. Breeding time, springtime, the time of life. I'll tell you what, folks, I can't believe the quantity of birds here at the moment. I know it's springtime, it's breeding season, but it's just magnificent. I can't actually fly the drone just here because there's too many birds. I don't want to injure a bird, lose the drone, anything like that. But as you can see down there, a few folks, there's a little nooks and crannies where there's a few seats along the boardwalk so you can actually sit here. It's quite nice. But we're going to continue along this path, have a look a little bit more of the scenery, go and have a look at the blowhole that's up here. That's pretty good, that's pretty cool to go and see. But yeah, unfortunately I just can't fly the drone here, so I'll try and find a spot up a little bit further to fly it. So you see these little pink flowers, they are scattered everywhere here, and it just puts so much colour into the hills. There we are, some people having their photos taken, a few selfies there, but the view is spectacular. So just another one of the geese up there with its young, protecting it. Got a good lookout point. Of course, they love to have a little bit of a squawk. But have a look at that. Have a look at that view, folks. As you can see, the boardwalk goes for a fair way. So get your walking shoes on. You can do a bit of walking, especially if you want to come and capture some of these beautiful scenery out here, down here at the Nobbies. You just don't know what you're going to see. Here we go. We've got a little wallaby going for a scoot. And out it goes. So we come to the blowhole. Now this is the blowhole right here. The water's a little bit calm today, but of course when the water rushes in here, hits the back of the wall in there, it puts out a huge spray. So that's why they call that the blowhole. So definitely on a rough day, the rough seas, you'll see a lot more of that, but it's actually a little bit calm today. So just a few pointers here, folks, while I just stop and have a little bit of a rest. The Nobbies, where I am now, this is an important site for Australia because this has the largest colony of fur seals. Of course, they're the largest fur seal in the world, of course they are. So that's pretty exciting to have those down here. And of course, they love the rocky coastline. That's where they are. A lot of them are actually, they're about 2 kilometres out on the rocky part out there. Unfortunately, I can't get the drone out there that far today because it's a little bit too windy. I'd just be a little bit worried that the drone wouldn't get back. Now the Nobbies, it's only about 150 kilometres out of Melbourne, so it's not too far. and it's a beautiful spot to come and have a look, come and have a walk, come and see the beautiful nature and all that is down here. So some things you can do down here: you can stroll along the boardwalk like you know, I've done now, and you see all the beautiful scenery. There's the blowhole, which you can see, and that's definitely best to see when the seas are a little bit up and rough. And of course you can enjoy the seed bird gardens, all the beautiful pink flowers and all that type of thing, what we've seen so far. And of course you can learn all about the local area up at the information centre we were in before. It's got a lot of information there on, you know, the Nobbies, the area, the history, all that type of thing. And of course the fur seals back in the early days, they were hunted by the hunters, and of course they were nearly extinct, so now they are a protected species. So you can see such things like the silver gulls, the penguins, seals, pelicans, kangaroos, even like the wallaby we saw a little bit earlier on in the video, which was fantastic. So it's just a fantastic place. If you're one of those people who love the fresh sea air, of course the sound of the waves, then this is definitely the place for you to come and have a look and see some of the creatures we have down here at the Nobbies here at Phillip Island, right down the tippity top, down the bottom of Phillip Island. It's a fantastic place just to come and just relax, take it all in. All right, let's continue and we'll see what else we've got here. So if you're walking around here and you see these little boxes here, this is what the wildlife folks put out for the penguins, and they come up out of the water and they can come up there and breed. So that's where the penguins breed, of course, amongst the rolling hills here. There's just lots of people get down here, folks. As I said, this is a popular tourist destination, one that's on many people's bucket list. As you can see, the boardwalks, as I keep referring to, they go all the way around. You get the great views. Beautiful. All right, folks, well, that's about all I've got for you down here at the Nobbies. Absolutely beautiful place. As I said, get down here, check it out, and you'll certainly enjoy all the wildlife, the scenery, the views. It's absolutely spectacular, and you get some of that beautiful fresh sea air into you. It's absolutely magnificent. But finally, we got a little bit of drone footage up there for you. It's just a little bit because it was just so windy. Yeah, the drone didn't like it too much, but that's all right. We've got a little bit up there for you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that type of jazz. And that's about all I got for you this time around on this vlog. Alright folks, until next time, ciao for now, and we'll see you in the next vid.